Prices of produce not in season tend to shoot up, way up, much like the kitchen staple tomato fruit, whose prices have spiked to over 100% of late as the moratorium on shallots or red onions go in effect. Our Clazel Pardilla has more.
Ruby intended to purchase half a kilogram of tomatoes but ended up buying only a few pieces because they were too pricey.
Sobrang taas kaya imbis na per kilo ang bibilhin ko, mga 2 hanggang 3 piraso lang.
According to the Department of Agriculture's price monitoring, tomatoes range from 55 to 90 pesos per kilogram, but prices have spiked to as high as 100% or 120 to 180 pesos per kilo. Some vendors lamented not only the high prices of tomatoes but also the scarce supply.
Yung ngayon sir, yung isang box, ang dati nagkakahalaga lang ng mga 1.5, 1.8, ngayon 2,900. Nagkakaubusan or sa panahon kasi lalo na ngayon magtatagulan.
The Department of Agriculture attributed the production delay to the recent Typhoon Aghon, which laid ruin several farms in northern Luzon.
Yung kamatis, ang harvest ay magdaratingan ng maraming volume in 2 weeks time, so we can expect in 1 to 2 weeks ay bababa na uli yung presyo.
The agency is studying the extension of the importation ban on red onions. The supply remains sufficient and is expected to last more than 200 days or until February next year. This comes after the inventory of red onions reached 162,000 metric tons. Meanwhile, 11,569 metric tons of white onions are likely to last up to September.
Marami nga tayong stocks, di ba? Pag pumasok yung imported na mas mura, it will drive down yung price even lower. So, we also need to consider yung pagod at hirap ng ating mga magsasaka na sibuyas.
The importation ban on onions remains in effect up to the end of this month. SINAG desires the government to immediately decide on imports to avert flooding of imported onions.
Babagsak ang presyo ng sibuyas and yung mga lahat na nag-cold storage, malulugi. Yun ang malaking problema natin. Dapat huwag muna, no? Maybe kung gusto magpasok ng puting sibuyas, pwede naman up to August.
The group also requested local government units to monitor the volume of production in their areas to avoid oversupply. SINAG proposed to set relatively lower prices, claiming prices in cold storage facilities are only 45 pesos. However, prices have reached up to 150 pesos in some markets in Metro Manila. Clazel Pardilla for the New and Better Philippines.